So I think LG emphatically, in my personal opinion, lost CES 2025 for the simple reason that it's still a WOLED. They are talking about a 4-stack tandem screen. They won't go into details. Panasonic did, and spoiler alert, it's the same LG panel that's in the G5, so we know now that it's tandem, and yes, that's great, but here's the thing to remember about tandem. Everybody's going to be bullshitting you. Let's cut to the chase. Tandem is about brightness. It will get brighter. Wonderful. Fantastic. You'll get great levels of brightness. However, it's a WRGB. That white subpixel will throw everything off. Even though you increase your color volume at certain levels of brightness, and it'll be way more improved than what it would have been if it would have had the old way of doing their panel structure through MLA, it's not going to give you the pure or accurate color variances that a quantum dot filter is going to give you. That's why QD OLED is the innovation above WOLED. Now, that won't stop the media pundits from running around and saying it's the best thing out since a piece of sliced bread. That's their job. But when you come to independent sources like Quantum TV that actually test this shit and not, you know, review it for the sole purpose of a handshake and a sponsorship, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's going to perform in a way that is improved but not better than QD OLED. Improved over what they did, but not QD OLED level. For that, find a good QD OLED. I hope Sony delivers this year. I've got my eye on them. Fingers crossed they show up. Now, the one thing that I hope LG, even if they can't approach quantum dot levels of accuracy and color vibrancy, I hope that they listened to me. I hope that someone got off their high horse and said, you know what, this guy has a point. Fixed their damn reds. If they can do that, they've got a shot at being really, really solid TVs. And I don't just mean fix it on your most expensive model that, spoiler, most people can't afford right now and won't be buying. The more affordable options need to see the refinement to the color red because it's just off. It has been for a grand many of years, and the total is, at this point, nearly 12 years. And if they don't fix that, you're going to be seeing the same thing. Now, I'm not just going to write off this new tandem display. I will be comparing its color performance to what I had on my other WOLED, the LG C1, to see if in all these years they can actually get it right. So we're going to be seeing a direct comparison to their past and no one else's to let you know where they were and where they are. If I'm being honest, I'm not very optimistic because I haven't in the past been very successful with seeing companies actually innovate so much as just give you a bunch of shit on a piece of paper that sounds nice. That's what I saw with MLA with the G5 or with the G4 last year. I expect the G5 to be much like this. I feel like LG is just out of ideas. They don't really know what to do short of a partnership with a company they don't like, which is Samsung, to get their panels, even though they will give panels to Samsung, which I already think that's stupid in and of itself, because Samsung, even at CES, was literally like talking shit about WOLED and what it can't do, so it's like, then shut up, Samsung. Stop ever putting WOLED in your Samsung TVs. That's my personal preference and belief, though. I really hope LG in the future will just ditch tandem altogether and go with a quantum dot filter. I truly believe they will be the best to buy if they do that, but they haven't done that. And I think we're going to see, again, a slight improvement in the form of color. Slight, not much at all. But the brightness really has me worried, because even though the brightness is going to be like, wow, this is really bright and amazing, color will probably still be dated. Now, we'll see in testing and future videos and everything like that, but I still wanted to see what you guys think. Do you think this is going to be a grand game-changing thing? It's going to be as close to a true RGB as you could possibly get, or do you think that quantum dot color is still going to be where it's at, and ultimately if you want an OLED, that's the place to be. Thanks for watching the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.